everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, July 21st. We don't have any open meetings to tell you about today, so we're just going to jump to who's on our show. And we welcome Brian Gruner and Marcia Garcia here from Recreation. So we're going to spend some time with them to talk to them all about what's happening with the activities here in Laguna Woods Village, some openings, and just some great stuff coming up here in the next couple months. All right. Also, we are going to tell you about our weather. So our weather is looking pretty nice all week. It is looking very hot today. So we are looking at a high of 88, 70, 86, 69 tomorrow. Friday, 85, 66, and then we cool down to 80, 65 on Saturday, and then Sunday, a very nice 77, 68. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:55, and our sunset will be at 7:59. And Lori, thank you so much for sending in these crazy looking buildings that are in Rotterdam. So I appreciate you sending that in, and I can't even figure out how the heck they built those. So very cool. Thank you for sending that in. If you have a photo that you would like to share with our community, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. And we are looking for destinations. If you've been to a destination like Lori has been, or some of the other photos that you've seen, or a destination you would like to go to, please email us a high resolution photo of that location. Let us know where it was or where it is. All right, when we come back, we will sit down with Brian Gruner and Marcia Garcia with Recreation. Stay tuned.
Are your hearing aids not working as well as you'd like? The person who programs your hearing aids is way more important than how much you spent on them. The good news is that we can help. I'm a retired electronics engineer who will precisely reprogram your hearing aids to your unique hearing loss. If that doesn't give you significantly better hearing, I won't charge you a dime. You have nothing to lose and better hearing to gain. So call Hearing Remedy right now and ask for your personal better hearing appointment.
Jewelry Box. It's about trust.
Do you buy gold?
Yes, we do.
Do you buy diamond rings?
We do.
Do you buy watches?
We do.
Do you buy silver?
We do.
Do you buy bees?
Yes, we do.
Gold, diamonds, jewelry, or sterling silver. The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest makes it easy to get top dollar for your treasures. No appointment necessary. Simply come in and walk out with money for your valuables.
Whether it's one ring or an entire estate.
We buy it all.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Did you know there are over 400,000 seniors in Orange County today? So where does a senior or family caregiver go for information and resources? You can turn to the Answers Guide, published by the Council on Aging Southern California. Answers is full of articles and resources to help you navigate the aging experience. You can pick up your free copy today at the clubhouse nearest you or at the Social Services Office. The Council on Aging, helping seniors remain healthy, connected, and protected.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, in studio we have Brian Gruner and Marcia Garcia. Well, hello. Welcome in studio. We had you one time before, but we haven't seen you in a while, so welcome back.
Thank you.
So how are things going in recreation? Are you guys super fired up because of all the stuff going on?
Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of things going on, so it's
Yeah.
super exciting. We're just glad to be back in operation, allowing residents to come in and
Right.
utilize the amenities and the facilities as much as we can right now.
Right,
So it's definitely a very exciting time.
Well, good. Well, good. Well, we wanted to go over some of the reopenings that we had
Yes.
originally, and that started in June. And go ahead and just let us know what reopened and what happened again in July.
Right, so on June 15th is when the state of California, basically lifted the mandates in regards to the COVID, requirements with the masks and so forth and different things. So obviously on that day we expanded our services right away. We opened up the many different facilities, including Clubhouse 1 in particular, because that's really our main hub of activities and programs. So we have the archery room, we have the shuffleboard, we have the game room, the drop-in lounge and so forth. And so that's just obviously one of the facilities that we actually opened up. And then we did also open up Clubhouse 5, the game room there, and the gym over there as well.
Right.
And really the big thing was that there was no restrictions, that people can just come down like they used to be able to, and partake in their activities and their programs, hang out with their friends. And so really just lifting the restrictions of making reservations and wearing a mask and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, and we've interviewed quite a few clubs now, and they're so excited, and they're like, oh yeah, Clubhouse 1, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
That seems to be a very popular one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the bus service is, so that's really the hub for our recreation department in regards to activities and facilities.
Okay, well good.
So-
And then like you said, lots
And
of
then-
people are super excited.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
And then, of course, we also, on June 15th, we started doing the rollover reservations. We started contacting the clubs, getting them back in the reservation system and get them processed through that. And then on, July 6th was another big day for us,
Right.
where we started expanding the hours of operation at some of our facilities, like at Clubhouse 2, for example. Is now open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. And then as well as individual residents can come in and they can make a reservation as well now for their private parties.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
So
and
was
that
there a
was-
big flood? I know you had an opening the one day.
Yeah.
Was there just a flood of clubs coming?
Not so much the clubs, because we've been working with them. We know who they are.
okay.
So we've been working with them way in advance, just kind of getting prepped and getting them ready. The flood came obviously on July 6th, when individual residents can come in and they can make reservations for their anniversary or their birthday parties or family get-togethers and different things like that. So that was definitely a rush where it took quite a bit of time.
Okay. Now, also, we had talked in the past about ActiveNet, and the majority of the
Yeah.
reservations are being done through ActiveNet. Have you been pretty successful at getting people to move over to that, or is there still quite a few people that haven't done it yet?
There's certainly quite a few people who haven't done it yet, but for the majority, I think a lot of the residents have gotten used to it when they want to sign up for like an activity or a program.
Okay.
So we're not quite there yet for the room reservations. We will get there. But as of now, ActiveNet is primarily just for program registration or class registration, different things like that.
Okay. Now, Marcia,
So-
you're shaking your head. You're like, oh yeah. So you're probably taking phone calls from people who haven't quite mastered the ActiveNet yet. So what are some of the questions that you're getting?
So we are still helping people. Now we have the advantage of helping folks in person.
Okay.
We do experience a lot of residents who aren't so computer savvy, maybe because they retired in the 90s and they didn't really have to work with computers after their retirement, right?
Right.
So we are helping people understand the basics of getting on the internet, finding our website, and then navigating through the process. So we're fortunate now to be able to do it in person rather than over the phone and not knowing what they're seeing on their computer. We can now just show them on the computer.
Well, maybe that's one of the classes you guys can come up with is, understanding your computer 101.
Right, and we do have some classes through the PC Club
that's right.
and the Mac Club,
Yeah.
and they do help us out with that.
Perfect.
So, yeah, and we are actually looking at a pilot program where we can offer some training classes for ActiveNet, courts, and different things like that. So,
Yeah.
so that will
Good.
be exciting. That will be very helpful.
Good. I know it's hard because, like you said, they've retired before even really having to master any of that.
Right.
And then you try to introduce it to them, and while they're really good at getting a lot of it, sometimes it's not that easy.
And
So I
just
get
takes
it. I get
practice
it.
and-
Now, one thing that is a really big deal is, you know, the PAC, and boy, they are really wanting that to open and be. So how is that coming along?
Yes, it is all coming together, thankfully.
Good.
So there's a couple different areas that we focused on. So the first area is new paint in our lobby, in our dining rooms. We've done a lot of refurbishment to our dining rooms to get them ready. So we've got new flooring as well as new acoustic paneling on the walls.
Okay.
Inside our theater, we've got LED lights in the house, and we've also gone ahead and we've mended our curtains. We've cleaned them and we fireproofed them. So now we're all up to code inside the theater.
Okay.
And then throughout the building, we've upgraded to LED lighting as well.
Oh, nice, nice. And so anticipation of opening when?
Well, they are currently refurbishing our HVAC system. So they're pulling out the old one, demolishing it, and then replacing it with a new one. So that is a work in progress, and we're thinking sometime in the fall.
Okay,
that they'll
excellent.
complete that project.
Excellent. Now, you have recently, you know, come off of a couple of different events. You had a farmer's market, and you had your July 4th parade, which we got tons of photos of, and you had an exceptional participation in that. Tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, we've been so honored to be able to host events again, especially for big holidays, you know, that we've all wanted to celebrate and we've all been waiting for. So our parade was just a blast. We had over 100 cars show up, all different vehicles, 91 golf carts. We had our local Marines, our OC sheriffs were there in their carts, and everyone was just themed and patriotic and just so happy to be celebrating that day.
Isn't that great? And then I also read an article, I think it was in the Register, about how the farmer's market was so popular that you sold out of stuff.
Yeah, it was completely sold out,
Wow.
which that has never happened, number one. And they raised over $1,600 for the Orange County Food Bank.
Isn't that nice?
So I believe 2 years ago when we had the event, they raised about $500. So you can see what a great,
that's
what a
huge.
huge difference that is.
Well, you know what? They've been having that one thing over here in the parking lot, the farmer's market type thing, but I think right in your own backyard is kind of nice, and everybody could just walk right there.
Right.
Very special. Everything really is locally grown. It all came from our local garden centers.
center.
Yeah. Just on Moulton and then up Campo Verde.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't get any more local than that.
That is awesome. That is great. Well, congratulations on 2 very successful events.
Thank you.
And so we're looking forward to what's coming up. So with that, what can we expect now moving forward? I know we've had a little bit of a scare here with some COVID numbers. So how is that affecting what's happening?
Right. So obviously we're watching that very, very closely. You know, trying to see if the state is going to issue any type of guidelines or recommendations, which they haven't yet. But obviously the numbers are ticking back up with the COVID, variant, the Delta variant, which is obviously a concern, you know, and we have to watch it very closely and just kind of see what actions we need to take, if any. Hopefully, we have a strong enough vaccination pool that it's not going to be an issue.
Right.
But it's certainly something that we have to keep an eye out. So, yeah. So that's, and if you saw the numbers from yesterday, I believe the county has actually changed. They were reporting it once a week, and now they're back to reporting it on a daily basis, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And I believe the case count yesterday was about 315. So that's a huge uptick from what it was 3 weeks ago when it was about 33.
I mean, it's, like you said, I mean, it's important to know these numbers. We have to keep an eye on what the important thing is about the hospitalizations and that kind of thing. I think is super important because people will possibly get sick, and hopefully that'll go away. It may not be as severe as it had been in the past. So we certainly hope for that.
Well, so fingers crossed on that for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course you're not the only one that's dealing with this, but many organizations are dealing with this, and this is getting people to come to work.
Right. Yep.
So you guys have some outstanding opportunities.
Yes, we do. We definitely do, and that's been a challenge, and it's across the country. It's every industry is facing the same dilemma where you're trying to recruit and you're just having a very, very challenging time doing that.
Right.
So I think the expectation has to be realistic on at least what we can offer currently, and I think we're kind of at that level right now with the with Clubhouse 1, Clubhouse 2, Clubhouse 5 being open right now. Right. And then obviously as we get more staff on board, then we can start expanding our operation to, open up Clubhouse 6, for example, which is still currently closed. So that's been a challenge, and it's tough. But we're making some progress, and we're staying optimistic, and we're going to keep on recruiting until we're back to fully staffed. So, and then of course we can get really going with our operation.
Now, what's the opportunity for a resident here if they wanted to come back to work, or they wanted a part-time job? Could they apply for one of those positions?
They can, yeah, absolutely, definitely. In the recreation department in particular, it is very heavy labor intensive with the room setups and so forth. But we do have some administrative, opportunities, as well as in the fitness, some opportunities there where they don't have to do that kind of physical labor. So that's another part of our challenge is, finding people that can actually do the job.
Okay, that would be tough, because I mean,
right.
do some more working out to lift some of those piles of chairs. Well, Brian, you could just get out there and do all that, right?
I can, and
You've got plenty of time.
Of course I do, absolutely.
All right, and then of course, obviously, you're taking on a little bit more of a role here with recreation. So tell us a little bit about some of the opportunities that you're going to be taking on.
Sure. So I'm delighted to come on a more frequent basis and help get the word out and inform everybody of all the upcoming changes as we continue through the PAC renovations and as we continue reopening facilities and perhaps adding more things to the calendar. So I'm happy to come back on sometime soon and help inform everybody of what all those things are.
Well, this is great news. I'm sure you're thrilled.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, great, now I don't have to be on TV anymore.
You're still going to see me.
Oh, we're still going to see you? Oh, I thought you were taking over everything. Well, thank you both. We appreciate the information.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.
All right, stick around, and we are going to have village announcements with me and Brittany. So stick around.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa Hart, and today I have someone you all know, Brittany Toohey, with me in studio on behalf of Village Television. Well, Brittany, so nice to see you in person. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Lisa?
Good. And most people have talked to you on the phone many times or have come into Village Television and, of course, see your beautiful smiling face. But today you are here to give us some announcements for Village Television.
Yes, we have a couple of announcements to make. The first one being that Village Television is now open by appointment only. Our hours are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If any of our residents wish to make an appointment, we kindly ask that they call 949-597-4295.
Now, before they used to come into the studio, but that's not the case anymore because obviously you just mentioned appointment only. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the time that they'll be able to contact you for appointments. Now, what happens on the off days of Tuesday and Thursday?
Lisa, we will still be answering the phone, but appointments are only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay, great. Good to know. All right, well, a really big announcement because everybody is very excited to know that something is coming back to Village Television TV6.
Yes, we are so excited to announce the return of the trading post.
Yay! Everybody's super excited.
Yes.
And a lot of people sold a lot of stuff on there. And so now there's some new things that we're doing there where people will not come into the studio to fill out any of that paperwork anymore.
Correct. We are asking the residents if they'd like to submit a post that they do so through the online portal.
Okay, so you're going to walk us through how that happens, and you guys can follow along right here on the screen. And so go ahead and just tell us how to do that.
Wonderful. So to submit a post online, we kindly ask that you go to lagunawoodsvillage.com. From there, you select residence at the top, and in the far right corner, you select Village TV. Once you're at our website, you scroll down just a bit and select Trading Post. And from there, you select the orange tab that says Submit New Post. From there, you fill out the online form, and at the bottom, you can also include 3 photos max, okay, and select Submit.
Okay, now 3 photos max. So obviously they can upload those from their iPhone or an iPad, or maybe it's already on their computer. They could certainly do it that way. And then they submit it, and that sends an email straight to you, right?
Correct. The email comes directly to me.
Okay, excellent. Now, what if somebody doesn't have access to the internet? What should they do?
If they do not have access to the internet and they cannot use the online portal or send me an email to the trading.post@vmsinc.org, we give them the option of calling in the ad.
Okay, so if they don't go online, they can email you all the information that is asked,
Correct.
right? And the email that you just gave us. Now, if someone was having trouble filling out the form, or they didn't know what to check or something like that, they can still call you and you'll walk them through it, right?
Yes, I could walk them through it, or I can take their ad over the phone.
Oh, okay, good. Now, if you take an ad over the phone, then how would they get you the pictures?
From there, we ask them to drop the pictures off downstairs with the concierge, and just in an envelope or with a notie that says, "Attention Brittany in Village Television."
Perfect. Well, that's super easy. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for having me, Lisa.
You're welcome. Stay tuned for more great programming from Village Television.
How is life feeling these days? Even if you're active, those little aches and pains can be exhausting. Now there's a new way to experience an ancient healing therapy right in the comfort of your home. Introducing the J&H Lifestyles Infrared Sauna, a beautifully crafted sauna with proven benefits of immune boosting, pain relief, and relaxation. And there are 1- and 2-person models to fit the tightest of spaces, bringing the warmth of infrared sauna therapy to you. Expert installation is available in your area. Just give us a call or visit our website today.
Okay, we're going to give you a preview of the movies coming up for Friday and Saturday. Friday is Free Willy, and that is going to be able to be seen on Friday at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles. That was brought to you by Hogue. Then we have one of my all-time favorites is Top Gun. We still are waiting for Top Gun 2 to come out, and I know they're just not releasing that thing yet because they want us all to make sure we can all go to the theaters to see it, which of course is the best place to see it. But nonetheless, we are bringing you Top Gun on Saturday, starring Tom Cruise, and you can see that on Saturday at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Memorial Care. All right, a few announcements. Tomorrow, Joey Sims and the Comedy Club is having a comedy club presentation, a fun show with Don Friesen. Of course, he is one of the comedians that he's had on before. Super funny. She's going to have all of you, she and him are going to have you laughing till the cows come home, as she might say. And that'll be tomorrow at Clubhouse 5. And all you do is show up early. She says show up before 6 o'clock so you can stand in line and you can get your ticket as you go in, and you can bring some snacks if you'd like. And they will have an open bar, or actually it's a cash bar, but it's nonetheless got a variety of different things for you to drink. If you want more information about that, you can call Surrey at 949-454-1572. Now, we are going to have some free movies that are offered to you by Recreation. That is going to be the 2nd and 4th Mondays in July, August, and September. And upcoming on July 26th is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. On August 9th is The Father. August 23rd is News of the World. September 13th is Soul. And September 27th is Here Today. And as I mentioned, 2nd and 4th Mondays, and it will be at Clubhouse 5 in the main lounge, and they start at 4 p.m. And you can bring your own snacks as there's no concession. And they do want you to make reservations 1 week in advance, and they ask that you go through ActiveNet because seating is definitely limited. And if you have any trouble with ActiveNet, as we found out earlier with our Recreation, Marcia can help you. She can walk you through how to use that. So you can just call Recreation at 949-597-4273, and they can help you out with that. Now, as we heard earlier, also, the Trading Post is back, and that'll be on today at 10 a.m. So you can tune in and see what is for sale. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted and will be available right here through Village Television. So you can stick around and watch that at 10 o'clock. Then also, just to give you a preview, that Woodstock is coming back, and it will be here September 18th at Clubhouse 2. Music is all day from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indoors, outdoors, different bands playing throughout the entire time. Admission is $20. Should be quite a lot of fun. All outside. Of course, there are some indoor things, but I think you're going to want to be outside. It'll be nice night in September. If you want any more information about that, you will go to www.babyboomersclub.org, and they have all the information there. Then also, well, actually I kind of jumped the gun. July 28th is before September, so I should have told you about this. But the Music Man will be here at July 28th, and that's at the Lutheran Church of the Cross. And it's also presented by Aliso Viejo Christian School, and it will be at Aliso Viejo Christian School, but it is presented by Lutheran Church of the Cross. $10 per seat, $10 for a meal. It's Wednesday through Saturday at 6:30 p.m. and then a daytime show 2 p.m. and the meals are served 12:30 to 1:30 for that day. You can call 949-837-4673 for more information. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather one last time before we head out. Looking very hot today, so I would recommend nice, cool indoors with a nice frosty beverage. 88-70 today, 86-69 tomorrow, 85-66 Friday, and then into the weekend, we are looking at cooler temperatures, 80-65 today and 77-68 on Sunday. Have a great Wednesday. You can always rewatch our program at our YouTube channel, Village Television, or you can watch it right here on Village Television at 12:30 and 5. All right, we will see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Your body is made for work, play, and adventure. All the things that make life amazing. But when pain gets in the way, turn to Hoag Orthopedic Institute to get you back to doing the things you love. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, we're experts at getting you out of pain and back to golf, running, or yoga. Whatever makes you, you.
The condominiums at the Towers in Laguna Woods Village offer 7 spacious floor plans, unforgettable views, convenient bus transportation, and a new experience in independent, carefree senior living. Our beautiful hotel-style environment offers nightly 4-course dinner service, bi-weekly housekeeping, and a wide variety of activities. Also for your convenience are 24-hour concierge, 24-hour maintenance services, and on-site management. Experience elevated living at its finest.